So I said I was going live at 12, and I'm about 60 seconds late. Let's see if anybody even paid attention to my post about going live. Hey, Delina. As you can see, I just started this video. I'm trying to let some people come on so that I ain't talking to myself. But as y'all can see in the caption, I put in the scriptures, Proverbs 3:6, right? Let's see. If I gave you Proverbs 3:6 from King James, how would it read? Oh. Now, I think I went live in my house before, and I ain't never have no interruptions and stuff. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put my phone. Can y'all do, somebody, Delina, I don't know if you know the answer to this. Can you put your phone on Do Not Disturb without stopping the video? Is that possible? Hey, Uncle Rob. Proverbs 3:6. Let me read that real quick. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. At some point, I'm going to revert back to that scripture, but in the mean between time, I'm going to acknowledge you guys, talk to y'all. Okay, this is weird because I just put it on my laptop, and I can see myself. And it has a lag. Again, does anyone know if you can put your phone on Do Not Disturb while you are recording without interrupting your video? Hey, Unc, my knee is good. Alright, I put it on Do Not Disturb, so that's good. My knee is good. My knee is good. I had physical therapy yesterday. So anytime I have physical therapy, I'm a little sore thereafter. This video keeps getting interrupted. I wonder if I take it off of Wi-Fi, would that help? Y'all forgive me. Facebook is tweaking. But you know, when you are doing something for God, you know, we like to say stuff like, that ain't nothing but the devil trying to keep you from doing something. So this video actually I decided to do because I kept saying, oh, I'm thinking about doing videos, I'm thinking about doing something, and then I said I was going to do a video on Saturday. So this was kind of like just, as one might say, get your feet wet. I decided to play around a little bit on this live thing for ministry purposes, for LCM purposes. That's what my shirt is about, my logo on it. It's been a while. LCM has been off the map for a long time. But I haven't been sat down, and prior to being sat down, I knew the sit down was coming, kind of thing. If y'all can't hear me, let me know, because I know I'm often told I speak too softly. So if y'all can't hear me again, let me know. But when I was first told that surgery would end up as a possibility of something that I have to do, you know, I was sitting there like, I got too much on my plate, too much going on. But I knew it was going to come eventually. So I just started, you know, doing some prayers, start thinking and reverting back to how I know that when you don't do what you're supposed to do with God, sometimes he'll slow you down so that you don't have as many options as you do to run away, i.e. knee surgery. I won't be doing any running for a while. But I just started reflecting on the things that I wasn't doing, which is where LCM comes into place, because that's where my passion was for a while. I was strong, conductor of the train, however you call it, engineer of the train, alongside God, just going full-fledged. And it was definitely God, your healing and in good spirits. What you laughing at though? Hey, Cuzzo. And I had some things take place that kind of took me off course, I would say. So that's what this video, I guess, is to try to get back on course. I feel weird doing this video. I just want to see that. So the scripture that I stated earlier, Proverbs 3:6, where it says, acknowledge God in all thy ways and he'll direct your path. I utilized that scripture because, or rather he gave me that scripture this morning because I believe that's one of the things that took me off course. I say that because oftentimes when we go into prayer or when we make moves, we do them based on how we feel, we do them based on our thoughts, we do them based on our experiences, and then we add God to it. But the scripture is saying acknowledge him, which means, and that's in the first portion of the sentence, that's before the comma, as we would say in English, it's before the comma. So that means the first thing you're supposed to do is acknowledge him, and then let him direct your path. Let's see, let's give it to you in the NIV if it has much of a difference. It's actually my preferred dialect for people who don't know. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. I think I like this one in the King James better, but either way, it's basically just saying that when we're doing anything in life, we're supposed to acknowledge God first. So when it came to LCM, I was acknowledging God, which is the reason in which it was birthed. But then in the midst, knowing that anytime you're doing anything for God, the enemy is going to try to take you off your game. I didn't pray for those things. I didn't pray for the specifics. So I would like to also encourage people, right before I start asking y'all questions, just encourage people, anytime you're trying to do something for God. What up, Steph? What up, sis? Anytime you're trying to do something for God, or in life, period, just make sure that you go to God first so that he can prep you for what's to come. Because I've never been a person who couldn't hear from God. I've never been a person, stand corrected. I have been a person who has been blessed with the gift to hear from God, directly from him on many different occasions. Rather I'll be on my game spiritually or just slacking kind of thing. So if I'd have seeked him, if I'd have prayed, if I'd have stayed on my face throughout trying to do his work, I don't think things would have went the way they did. And I don't mean the incidents that transpired that took me off my game. I just think I'd have been a little more equipped to deal with them. Anywho, we'll get into those things come Saturday. Let me ask y'all a question. Some of y'all have been encouraging me to do this, to jump on live for LCM. LCM, for those who don't know, is Love's Compassion magazine. Oh, Mika, what up? So this is, it's our logo. It's not really gonna show you much, but I also been on my site today. I learned some things today. I ain't been on my site in a while. Rather, let me say I haven't been on my network for the site in a while. Let me show y'all something. I just learned today I had to upgrade so that I can have some of the features I've been had for free. You can turn this around, right? Hey, Mika. For those of y'all just joining, I decided to do a pre-live video for Saturday's video. So this is the website, right? And our magazines go from latest on the top to the new one on the bottom. Down here was our very first issue. This was our issue on promiscuity. Then we did our second issue on abuse. After this issue, when I completely lost my footing. And Saturday we'll talk more about that. A lot of people don't know that since then, we've put out 2 other issues. They just didn't get the same marketing and promotion as the first 2. So currently LCM has 4 magazines. You guys can go right on the site www.lovescompassion.org. If you go into the menu aspect, which is up in this area, and y'all hit more, that's where you'll click on magazine issues, which is the page I see here now. And you can read any of these magazines by just simply hitting the arrow on the side. So LCM is a ministry that was started, it was birthed in about 2012, but officially in 2013. 2013 we launched. We launched on in 2013. I want to say October. I want to say about October 12th. I would have to probably look that up to see. It's sad that I should know that offhand, but it's been a while. So I wanted to get back into what I know my calling is at the end of the day, which is our mission statement: restoring souls not just through God, but also through God's soldiers, his gifted and his anointed. That's actually what our mission statement is. Since 2013, LCM has been incorporated. We have been, we have our 501c3, so we've been tax exempt. And our logo is also trademarked. Thank you, Akeisha Winter. Plug in. But we have, what have we done? We've put out 4 magazines, 2 of them printed, all 4 digital. We've also did a back-to-school backpack event that's supposed to be annually, but we have not been able, we have not yet consistently did it annually. And one of the reasons for that is because yours truly have been funding the entire ministry. I would say I would utilize my own personal income. So you had a single mother of 2 utilizing her own personal income to sponsor a ministry, which is financially could be equivalent to starting a business, pretty much the same thing. And that took a strain. Each issue is supposed to have a showcase, a minimum of 1 showcase. And for each showcases we've done, which has only been 2 thus far, we were with a budget of an overhead that was always over $5,000. And we never pulled much back in. So it became a little challenging on the pockets as well. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. We had a great following, people loved it, but funding it was a challenge. And then I also, like I said earlier, had some personal things that went forth. But what are some topics? What do we do in our magazine? In our magazine, we minister using creative writing. So I have people that do personal testimonies. I have people, actually I have an issue next to me. I think I got our latter issue. No, I don't. I have the second issue, which is the one that we had our last showcase for, right? What was that? I don't think that's the iPad. I just had this issue in front of me. So, I'm going to show y'all the actual printed issue as opposed to the digital I just showed you a moment ago. There we go. Alright. This was our second issue. So we allow people to take the talents they have, and we use them for other people, to minister to other people. So this was actually designed by someone I know personally, and I'll take a idea that I have, I give a description, and then whoever the artist is that's being used for that issue will bring it to path. When you come out in the start of our magazine, in the intro, it lets you know our mission statement. It also gives you an idea of what we're about. That in and of itself takes up 3 pages. Now, it's a small magazine. You can see it's a small magazine now. Let's see. I'll put it on top of the iPad. It's a small magazine. It's not even the size of the iPad. So it's not a lot of reading. This is some pictures from our launch. Oh, look at that. October 12th, 2013. That's when we launched. And we have people who take their testimonies based on, I'll give them a topic that we're dealing with. This one was abuse. And they might give us a personal testimony. They might give us poems that they've written. And we also try to do Q&As. So for those of y'all who lacks the information on what Love's Compassion magazine is about, that's what we do. We write magazines. We have writers that utilize whatever the topic is, abuse, for this particular issue I had in my hand, and they take their personal testimonies or their creative skills, and we talk to you guys or relate to others' situations. Minister using creative writing. And then when we produce our showcases, we have other talents that come out: acting, dancing, singing. That being said, we have done an issue on promiscuity. That was our first issue. We did an issue on abuse. We did our third issue was the blame game. And our last issue, which meant the most to me, which was what's supposed to have really brought us back. I'm actually, this one is called Loving God and Letting Him Love You Exactly Where You Are. I have a personal attachment to that issue because it's actually one of the things that made it a challenge for me to pick up where I left off with LCM. But again, that's just something else for you to look forward to on Saturday. I could keep saying that, right? Yeah, I don't feel no way. Give y'all something to look forward to on Saturday. Alright, it's looking like I only have one more viewer. I've already been on here for 19 minutes. I know people are at work, school, and all that good stuff. Again, within the comments, even if you sign on and check this video out later on, let me know some other topics that we can talk about. LCM was designed to reach people who kind of swore off the church. People who decided, they didn't want to go back in church for whatever reason. The hypocrites, what's happening on Saturday. I'm doing another live video. It's actually going to be the first LCM official live video. About to try to reintroduce LCM, starting out utilizing social media. Try to get try to build our following back up, maybe. We had a huge following, but there's been some changes, so there's been a changing in following. But there's been a lot of people that's been asking about it, so I've been led to start it back up. I actually was never led to stop it, so I guess I've been pushed to resume. So to answer your question, Saturday, I'll be doing an first official live video for LCM. So I'm asking the people, let us know what topics y'all would be interested in. Again, I said the first topic we covered was promiscuity. The second topic we did was abuse. This live thing, I'm going to have to get into the habit of looking into the camera. I guess that might be what this is also about. What topics y'all want to hear, leave comments, and I'll check them out. And we'll discuss up-and-coming issues and even discussions in the videos of topics. We've already covered promiscuity. Please go to www.lovescompassion.org. We've discussed the promiscuity, abuse, the blame game, and last but not least, loving God and allowing him to love you exactly where you are. Me got jokes. Don't talk about my hair. I'm in the process of trying to get a protective style done. It's not much that, I'm limited on what I can do because of this whole knee situation. Can't sit as long and all of that. But I'll try to make sure my hair don't look so crazy Saturday. I guess I'll try. Oh yeah, Friday I'm getting a cut, so this won't look so crazy. I'll try to fix the rest. But anywho, tune in Saturday, and up until Saturday, leave me some comments as to what type of topics that y'all want to hear about in up-and-coming magazine issues and up-and-coming live videos. And Saturday, I'll try to go over with you guys, again, officially, what LCM is about, what we're looking to do, where we've been, and all that. Thank you for tuning in. Stephanie, Mika, Kai, Cuzzo, Tennille, Robert, Uncle Rob, Delina, I appreciate each and every one of you. And those who tune in later, appreciate you. Holla at y'all Saturday. Leave comments. Oh, before I sign out, we still do praying for others. So, until Saturday, up until Saturday, or continuously thereafter, if you guys have any interest in having prayers for you, y'all can also hit me up for that. Those who have my personal number, go ahead and hit me up. Those who don't have my personal number, you can send an email, lovescompassion@gmail.com, or you can also call 347-866-0370 and leave a message and trust and believe that the prayer be going up for you. Again, that's 347-866-0370 or Loves Compassion, LOVESCOMPASSION @gmail.com for prayers. Love you guys.